Thanks for joining me again. So I'm just going to start off with clear water like I always do, just covering the paper all over. Dip the tips in, re-wet the bits, the hairs, and it's raw sienna with a bit of alizarin, a bit of burnt umber, basically just whatever text you fancy really. It's more about tones than colours. Initially anyway, and then you sort of you start exploring all your colours. But this painting, like quite a lot of them, I try and focus more on the tones. That's maybe why I don't really put that much colour in a lot of them, really. I mean, I do like the sort of moody, bleak type scenes. And this is like going to be a sort of mountain, sort of cabin in the mountains type thing. So I'm just sort of working my way around the palette there. That needs to be a bit wetter. You know, I'm going to wet that again. Too dry. If you don't like something, just wet it like that. If you want to keep it light, just take it out with a bit of tissue and then just brush it back in. Brush it back in. Still got the light bit there down the middle. I'll put some clouds there, but I'll probably paint over them. So I want to have some mountains. There's going to be some water down there, so that's why I was reflecting the light in the sky. So what I might do is ultramarine, Payne's grey, sort of darky blue type colour. Get a bit of that with the sky first. And then I'm going to go into the same bit of raw sienna as well, blue, grey, raw sienna, blue. I'm going to have a mountain up there, something like that. Bit of raw sienna there. Just go for this, something like this. A bit of green there, a bit of green on the hill, on the sides. See how they're all the same height, so I'm looking at that and thinking it just doesn't look right, so I'm going to make that one in the middle a bit bigger, a bit more water. Clean the brush, a bit dirty. Take the excess up on the tea towel, back into the lemon yellow, bit of ultramarine and then sort of these will just fade away. See how the paper stretched slightly, it's coming away from the board, so I'm just going to pull that tight. So it's nice and flat again to work with. Right, you can always go for like a misty look at the foot of the hills. Dab it in. If it's not coming off very well, just wet it, and it will soon come off. Bit of mist there, just looming around. Give it a quick dab and then just wet it, and it's off. And then what I might do is in front of that, if we go lemon yellow, Payne's grey, just pop a few trees in. Lemon yellow, Payne's grey, not too much water. This is slightly wetter than I. Well, I don't know, it ain't too bad. Flicking it up. Don't want to go any higher than that because otherwise I'll paint over the mist. Clean the brush. Bit of raw sienna, bit of lemon yellow, and sort of coming down there like that. Too dark. I'm just going to clean that again. And this is just water really. Just picking that up. I want it nice and light here because it's coming straight over the lighter area of the water. And then umber, ultramarine, bit of lemon, yellow. Coming right down there to the bottom. I'll be on the other side. I'm just waiting for the optimum moment to bang my cabin in, so I'm just going to leave it for the time being. Just let that dry just a little bit more. And I'll just pop some trees in up this side. Right, let's work out where this water's going. There we go. Just pop a little twig or something up there, just growing up the side. And just something there in the foreground, darken that a little bit. And then come around. The water sort of starts over there. Pop some down there. Don't like that. Don't like that at all now. I don't think that works. So again, if you don't like it, just wet it, and take it out. Take it out, and I'll think about what I'm going to do with that in a little bit. Now I'm just going to pull this tight again, just stretch a little bit more. Let's pop a cabin in. So what I'm going to do, piece of card, and I'm just going to go, there's his roof, there's the other side. Little chimney. I'll let that dry a little bit before I get back to it. Just put something down here. I'm not sure what to do with that, to be honest. It's not quite looking. I'll leave that now. Now let's make the cabin stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to darken it round the edge and then make that look like trees going up there like that. A bit more round on that side. Then so you can sort of maximise the contrast. Just go round that like that. And then pop a few more trees up. More there, and just flick it up. A few trunks. going up there. Just sort of emphasising the banks there of this lake. Let's just darken this area a little bit. Darken this. You can even scrape that out, so I don't want to overdo the scraping too much, but I think I just like some rocks down there. Maybe something just on there. Just make this tree a little bit stronger. I don't want to do too much. So I don't want to get too mad on that. Rocks coming down here. So that's dried slightly. If it's dry, if you can't get the paint off, just wet it slightly. It'll just come off there nice. What should I do? I'll just switch the rigger. Let's just make a sort of darken the roof a little bit. Maybe a few little windows down the side. And maybe even a little figure doing some work down there, someone else helping him out, just some things on the floor. And I think I'm almost done with that. Staying with the rigger. Little birds in the sky. Put my name down there. I think I'm going to call that one finished. So let's go and have a closer look at it. So this is our finished painting. If we go and have a closer look at it, we'll try to create some drama in the sky with our lighter area and the sort of darker areas around the edges. You can see how this sort of prominent peak, mountain peak, contrasts nicely with the lighter side, the dark of the peak. They weren't originally all the same height, but try and vary them, keeps it interesting. You can see how remember I took the mist out with the tissue, and it helps bring the profile of the trees out in the foreground, all the way down to the water's edge. A few scrapes of the fingernail to suggest the trunks. Same again on this side. See our little cabin here put in using just simply, I made sure that area was going to be dark and then I just scraped it out with a card. Just put a little bit of colour on the roof and you've got a simple cabin. Little tree here in the foreground, just put in quickly with a height brush, and again a bit more scraping with the card to suggest a few rocks here in the foreground. A few more rocks here on the right hand side. It's hard to stop once you get started. A few little birds there flying up in the sky. Well, that's a simple way to paint a little mountainside cabin. I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.